Joe and Skatta dissed at their own show. Hi, I'm Debbie. DJs lay down the law and insults popped off. Freedom Street meant to be Kartel's triumphant return to the Jamaican stage. But a standoff between guest performers and the promoters marring the moment. Just seeing the world boss again, however, all that Gaza fans really cared about.
Thousands of Vybz Kartel fans ringing in the new year at the National Stadium. Freedom Street packaged and sold as the ultimate dancehall experience. The show no one could miss, who hankered after the glory days of DJs as popular culture demigods, with Kartel amongst a handful laying credible claim to greatest of all-time status. Controversially out of sight for 13 years, but clearly not out of mind. Now 48, Kartel still with a lock on the fierce loyalty of supporters here and abroad, even from behind bars. But it's been a long time. Could the Gaza Godfather still pull many thousands to his return concert? That question answered on New Year's Eve. He got turnout, but were high ticket prices a factor in others staying away?
To me, it's still worth it in a cause of history. You see me? So anybody purchase one of them tickets is a part of history in the United States. What I say?
All who there on the field, I know you spend your own money to come on Freedom Street. But some black in the air, I can turn up in this man. Every day I'm hustling. Yeah, come turn up in this. Anybody from New York, Washington, D.C.
This is the scene before the show got started, so still early. Lots of room to move around on the field and many empty seats in the stands. But the numbers present pretty impressive for a gig at the stadium, including a large contingent of overseas visitors and excitement at fever pitch to see the world boss.
You think Vybz Kartel is going to deliver tonight?
He gonna do what he can do. You gotta remember, at the end of the day, whatever condition he is, he gonna give one of the best performance he could give. That's what he do.
Here we go.
Kingston packed, everywhere packed, traffic everywhere. I'm so excited to see this party tonight.
Outside, I support Kartel. The road is a must.
So, I lost my Airbnb. I'm gonna make sure to find another Airbnb because we have to come as Freedom Street. You understand? Excited. I'm just excited. Ja Vinci, Spice, Massacre, Poppy, all of them. I'm here for it.
I'm gonna be honest, I actually gave up on the fact that he would ever be released. So I'm just overwhelmed to be here.
For him to come out of jail, for him to have his first concert, I have to be here. This is history. You got to fly out.
We are outside with Entertainment Report, Big Dom and Kim, representing New York and South Carolina. We in the mix. Bow, bow, bow.
I am from Brooklyn, New York. However, I am flying from Los Angeles, California, because that's where I'm living currently. I wouldn't be anywhere else bringing in my new year, so I'm happy to be here.
By the busload and long lines outside.
Pack as hell right now, so let's see what the vibe is all about, because we already know we was waiting for him to come home, so now that he home, it's time to party.
I think Vybz Kartel is going to deliver.
He better. You see all these people out here? Come on now. You know he is, but he better.
This is what's going on right here. Gaza Nation, world boss around. You already know what it is. We came all the way from New York to support my boy. It's like Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson is alive. Billie Jean is here.
A bad girl, Dad.
girl, me like Ray.
Back inside, huge cheers from the by now huge crowd when a suit-clad Kartel hit the stage.
You are high class. Hold on. Classy. Jump up. We now time for no joke and that we time. My family money, have money. All of the money when you say, when you can go through any rough situation and come out from top. Because God is the greatest. No. Oh.
Throughout, Kartel shadowed by TJ and getting touch-ups from Sidem. Lots of call and response. Fans happy to join in, saving Kartel his breath. It was a long night. He needed it.
Me never mean to. Oh yes, sir. Another day. Shiva. You know you want me, yeah. But I'm gonna get up. Shiva, what me do? Come touch me now. Touch about honor. Come touch me now. Touch about honor. That's how we say. Nobody no afraid that you're talking. The people who can find
This one, that one, the Portmore Empire has seen better days. But this wasn't their moment. It was his, and jammed with guest appearances. Spice and Kartel together for the transition into 2025 and X-rated from start to finish.
Yeah. See, she never left me an inch. Through me incarceration, through me struggle.
No time at all.
She represents me right through like night Joe. Big up yourself.
Da Vinci also eliciting a scream.
Me I tell your mama, no way, bring us joy. I'm my father, God live.
Some fans not in bleachers for long. Busta Rhymes there for Kartel during the trial and returning for the big show. Kartel again turning back the years after a fast costume change. The DJ later joined on stage by his kids, the real ones. As well as his lyrical children.
Happy New Year, Daddy. Happy New Year, Skip. A Freedom Street with it. Live, I mean. Freedom chopper, with the chopper, 16 chopper.
Jamal making an impression with Ballon d'Or. Kartel taking his fans through his standards, from guns to gynecology. Before unleashing Chronic Law and Popcorn, rising star and former prefect. Both DJs not holding back at the event's promoter Joe Bogdanovich and his production manager Skatta Burrell.
Me not there suffice a white boy and a Rasta boy. Me a bad man, me not like people, my friend. Skatta behave, yeah? Joe, behave yourself. We're there for Vybz Kartel, we're not there for Uno.
The down sound duo doubly dissed, and from the look on Skatta's face, they'd hit their mark.
I saw this scheme set me say 16 underage 15, yeah.
The incident for the moment upstaging Kartel, who could only commiserate with Skatta holding tight to that mic, whilst Chronic Law worked up the crowd. Skatta hitting back in a social media post later that day.
Man diss me publicly, you drag him on the stage and disrespect him back privately. I murder you on another stage.
If fans wanted a nostalgic reminder of the days when dancehall was exciting and unpredictable, perhaps this wasn't what they had in mind, since it came at the expense of momentarily sidelining their hero. But the fireworks a sideshow. The fans were there for Kartel. Freedom Street rolling on, with Bounty Killer bounding onto the stage.
Happy New Year!
Kartel at a loss for words.
Jamaica! Gaza Nation! Youth! Home if you don't tell me not do that. Got the cat carry go, me not do that. General, I remember this song. I tell us, he is the father. Dancehall Pharaoh. Remember. Listen me. And I don't want you to feel like you are taking nobody's throne. You built your home. A king has risen.
Tributes fast and furious from then and now. Old hits and present prospects.
When the man tell me, say, Papi, I go run the place, you know. More time I wonder if a gas dog or a gas light. But me never forget. Yeah. And when they never want to let me in, I show them still don't have to let me in. You hear that? You get that new clock, say, Daddy. Over here, sir, should I put on, sir? Vybz Kartel.
Real bad man, no muggle in a shots. The man gangsters, something them a try. Walk on in his eyes, and something a buy. Wetting up, down a man, they never try. Big left right in the beginning.
Cause a man crazy.
No.
We insane.
Everybody's supposed to be rich and feel like the link by the case.
Freedom Street slated to end at latest 1:30 a.m. on New Year's Day, but winding up closer to 3. If fans had expectations beyond what they got, like a flowing and rehearsed rollout of notable names performing with a band instead of to tracks all night, they didn't complain on camera. He'd had to ration his energy, forgot the lyrics to some songs, seemed somewhat swamped by it all. But for many, just seeing Vybz Kartel, an almost mythic figure from dancehall's heyday, finally in action again, was more than enough.
When you say a boss just come out of prison, I want to come out with that illness, in deliver. We enjoy it. When the boss goes on DJ part of the song, we know it, so we just sing along.
I feel like he did his best. At the end of the day, he was inside for 13 years. And we have to respect that. And to ask him to come out and perform on a 360-degree stage for 3 hours, but at the same time, he was smart in doing it because he had his whole family with him, and I appreciate that.
Did Vybz Kartel deliver what he promised you tonight?
To me, not really. There were songs that he were forgetting. If you notice, he even said it. He even mentioned it. I'm forgetting the songs. I think it's because it was 13 years without him like rehearsing or singing or repeating his songs. And he has so many of them, probably like 1,000, so maybe that's the reason why.
Do you want more Kartel or you had enough tonight?
I always want more Kartel. What kind of question that?
And did the other acts deliver?
Yes, I love the unity of the show. I love everything about it.
They weren't really needed, but they were like love.
Busta Rhymes did his thing. If you take a poll, if you take a straw poll from the audience, they will say, okay, where was Drake? Where was, the other international artists? There was a lot of rumors around that, and they were not here, obviously. So yeah, we're disappointed about that. But at the same time, we came here for the Gaza boss.
Vybz and Spice did what they had to do, yeah. And the popcorn came out, Skilly Bang came out. The show was 100%. There's nothing else that was missing.